Like garbage cans meant to be taken out on a weekly basis. Ever since your first record, you've been in a state of suspended animation. You look like Snuffleupagus and Australopithecus, me crazy abacus. Enough about you, let's talk about me and how single-handedly I redefined the science of radio astronomy, making Nobel Prize winners question the notions of reality. Oh, but I digress. You play sorry, I play chess. King's Pawn and E3 checkmate. Go get some Percocets. Some of it? Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were lactose intolerant. Makes you pass gas, frightens all the girls away. Only friends you keep are those you pay. Always on the ready for the whack snack attack. I carry sandwiches around in a straight edge style JanSport backpack. Got the gadget, Q-Gate bomb. Control your mind, make you jump in a pond. Go quack quack and flap your arms, leave you confused but completely unharmed. I'm ashamed to admit that I've been fooled by the seductions of violence. People walking around with ugly auras. At times I'm even tempted to seek the advice of Dr. Laura, but I ignore her. And I take a deep breath and count to 10. Ain't gonna let it get under my skin. Take a deep breath and count to 10. Think of all the nice places that I've been. Like back when I was waging peace against the Visigoths. I was tweeting the ancient mysteries via wise and philosoph. From the body rhythm of celestial time. Wait for one to come to get it done and finish the rhyme.
You know what, kids, man? The Arsenal of Sound is live and on the air, man. I've been sipping back at the brewskis all day. Had a great time bowling with my daughter earlier today. It was and her boyfriend. Let's not forget Randy. We love him to death, don't we? But hey, kids, it's been a great day, and I decided to share this great day with all of you by jamming out some tunes here this evening. Why not? I mean, shit, it's Saturday night. I got a day off. Let's play some music, kids. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm the mouth, laughing and scratching at you, and we are ready to roll.
We face entrapment while they attack us. Some of us pack up, get off the map, and take one last puff. Some of us stay strapped up, we snap, crack up, and just act up. Some of us say, nah man, fuck that, we don't back up. Smashing the block, tactical black block, push back off. These activists grabbed and cuffed on these black trucks that pass us. Fast track passes, they laugh at us, and they tax us. While hackers cracking navigational gadgets that track us. Cause we stroll around thinking we're incredibly blessed now. Willing to be strapped with devices heavily teched out. The human sensory system is suppressed and it's stressed out. We all checked into the matrix, but we never have checked out. So we try to avoid these weaponized toys that destroy us. We ain't paranoid, but we stay poised to the noises. Fuck the toys of a koi fish. This is the voice of the voiceless. And if you support the troops, then tell them boys to come join us. These are the times that we live in, the times that we die in. These are the times that we all are surviving. But we all must shine through these dark times in America we live in. These are the times that we die in. These are the times that we all are surviving. But we all must shine through these dark times in America.
These are the times of universal deceit, where telling the wrong type of truth can get you murked in the street, prosecuted and persecuted for some words that you speak. Broad day, JFK, head burst in your seat. My cursive is neat, I'm about to rout out all your pestilence. I will never flinch when confronted with the evidence. I don't care about an order from whatever bench. You're gonna need yourself a better wench than Loretta Lynch. How the hell is Preacher still on the loose now? She should be doing 2 to 5 in the Hooskow. They pulled the wool over the eyes of the pew rile. It shouldn't be any surprise what they do now. They keep on going all out to scare you with their ISIS factor. What they really need to do is hire better crisis actors. Election, they stole it. You wanna get to control it? You might have to sacrifice a couple chickens to mold it.
These are the times that we live in, the times that we die in. These are the times that we all are surviving. But we all must shine through these dark times in America we live in. These are the times that we die in. These are the times that we all are surviving. But we all must shine through these dark times in America.
What the fuck? This dark time is infinite. Been this way since the white man killed the Indians. The water in Michigan is poisoning citizens while unhealthy Americans can't produce insulin. It's time to take initiative. And they ask me why I'm mad, cause you're not fucking listening. You need Ritalin to keep your attention from fizzling. We're giving kids iPads instead of making fishermen. Simplistic imprisonment. It's so easy to trap your mind with submissive instruments. Talking television sets, radios, and scripted text. They want you eating the beach, so you live acidic, yes. I won't skip a step. Violent like ballistic tests, ridiculous. Expose the explicitness of the rich and fresh. And then we eat the rich and feed the poor with homegrown veggies and delete all the pizza stores.
These are the times that we live in, the times that we die in. These are the times that we all are surviving. But we all must shine through these dark times in America we live in. These are the times that we die in. These are the times that we all are surviving. But we all must shine through these dark times in America.
Say hello to my little friend. Okay? Al Pacino. Another Cuelo. Okay. I'm in the morning. I'm reloaded. I love that pussy. Hell yeah. I love that pussy. Hell yeah. I love that pussy dripping down to the floor. Oh no. The way it's pussy. Hell yeah. I love the pussy. I'm jumping off your booty, sweating, busting the nut. Now do the bunny hop. Crank that kitty cat. It's the ghetto slave. With the noodle legs. Now do the noodle legs. Now do the noodle legs. They can't give me seizures while I'm busting the nut. Pussy, 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 that is all on my mind. Al Pacino without the kitty, you lost your damn mind. And yeah, it makes the world go round. I'm a pussy magnet. I'm born through the winter. Check out my pussy jacket. I love the pussy. Hell yeah. I love the pussy. Hell yeah. I sniff it out just like a dog for the pussy. Hell yeah. I make him. Al Pacino got that pussy control. Locked down. I love the pussy. Hell yeah. I love the pussy. Hell yeah. I love that pussy dripping down to the floor. Oh no. The way it's pussy. Hell yeah. I love the pussy. Hell I'm jerking off your booty, sweating, busting the nut. Now do the bunny hop. Crank that kitty cat. It's the ghetto slave. With the noodle legs. Now do the noodle legs. Now do the noodle legs. They can't give me seizures while I'm busting the nut. Al Pacino, baby, put that pussy Mac down. My drink and my noodle legs, make that pussy come round. I'm so cool, I'm so cool with it. When it comes to this pussy, I'm like glue with it. Sticking straight to the pussy, but never leave my side. Ain't no pussy in the world Al Pacino can't find. No, it can't hide, and you can bet I love the shade, the bushy, I really don't mind. I love the pussy, hell yeah. I love the pussy, hell yeah. I sniff it out just like a dog for the pussy. I make him.
Next week, kids, Donald Trump will be coming out to his rally to listen to this song. Give me
that's why I'm busting the nut. Now break it down now. With me, you see real good. Break it down now. With me, you see real good. You see real good. You see real good. The kitty give me teeth, that's why I'm busting the nut. I love that pussy, hell yeah. I love that pussy, hell yeah. I love that pussy dripping down to the floor. Oh no, the way it's pussy, hell yeah. I love that pussy, hell I'm taking off your booty, sweating, busting the nut. Now do the bunny hop, crank that kitty cat. It's the ghetto slave with the noodle legs. Now do the noodle legs. Now do the noodle legs. The kitty give me teeth, that's why I'm busting the nut.
Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep to believe it.
That's the damn truth right there, kids. You know, we always try to mix in just a little bit of knowledge with some of what we do here, man. You heard some Payday Monsanto with, Steve Grant, Payday Monsanto, and PTP. All some Dark America right there. A little bit of Clutch kicking us off. And then the great George Carlin right there, man. You know, it's a big group, and we ain't in it. You know, big old club, and we ain't in it. And guess what? I don't want to be in that club. I know I don't. I know you don't. I know everybody that listens to this one, this show, doesn't want to be a part of that. Everybody that listens to this network doesn't want to be a part of that. How could you? It's nothing more than toenail licking slave bullshit. And we ain't about to have that around here. Not as long as I'm still sucking air, babies. I'll still be out here being the mouth and getting you the best insight that I possibly can give you on every show that I'm possibly doing. And yes, the Last Voice for Liberty show is returning November 7th. It's a Monday night. Yeah, you know me. I'm going to do Mondays because that's when I'm most pissed off. But we're going to play some music right now, man. Everybody that wants to keep getting me angry and all that, go ahead. You just keep it because your number's on the fucking list. I'm the mouth. Here's your next block, kids.
yo, man, you remember that shit Easy did a while back? Motherfucker said wasn't gonna work.
Boy, that crazy shit.
Yeah, the stupid shit, man.
Dope.
Hey, yo, Easy.
Suckers.
Hey, man, we should come off the piano for a minute, man, and bust this crazy shit.
Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young niggas at the pad throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip with the Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and pointed my weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the foe, hit the juice on my ride. I got front and back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Bumping new shit by NWA. It was gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my old shit, it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.
Get the fuck out! Motherfucker say what?
Donald B's in the place to give me the pace. He say my man JD is on free base. The boy JD was a friend of mine till I caught him in my car trying to steal an Alpine. Chase him up the street to call a truce. The silly motherfucker pulls out a deuce. Little did he know I had a loaded 12 gauge. One sucker dead, LA Times front page. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. Hell, and I wanna get ill, so I went to a spot where my homeboys chill. The fellas out there making that dollar. I pulled up in my 6'4" Impala. They greet me with a 40 and I start drinking. And from the 8-ball, my breath starts stinking. Left to get my girl to rock that body. Before I left, I hit the Bacardi. Went to her house to get her out of the pad. Dumb hoe said something that made me mad. She said something that I couldn't believe, so I grabbed a stupid bitch by a nappy ass weave. She started talking shit, wouldn't you know? Reached back like a pimp, slapped the hoe. Her father jumped up and he started to shout, so I threw her right across and knocked his old ass out. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. I'm rolling hard now under control. Then wrap the 6'4" around a telephone pole. I looked at my car and I said, oh brother, I throw it in the gutter and go buy another. Walking home and I see the G ride. Now Cat is driving, Kilo on the side. As they busted a U, they got pulled over. An undercover cop in a dark green Nova. Cat got beat for resisting arrest. He socked a pig in the head for ripping his guest. Now G is caught for doing the crime. Fourth offense on the boy, he'll do some time. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your cart. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. was no bail. The fellas caused a riot in the county jail. 2 days later in municipal court, Kilo G on trial, cold cut a fort. Instruction of the court, said the judge. On a 6-year sentence, my man didn't budge. Bailiff came over to turn him in. Kilo G looked up and gave a grin. He yelled out fire. Then came Susie. The bitch came in with a submachine Uzi. Police shot the bitch but didn't hurt her. Both upstate for attempted murder. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. Yeah, I kicked a little ass, but that was a blast from the past, motherfucker.
Busy, yo.
Hey, Red Freak, wanna ride, man? Hey, man, come on in. Hey, what's happening? Hey.
Oh, yeah, man.
What's that door at? Hey, man, as soon as the light change, we go, okay?
Yeah, thanks a lot for stopping.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, I pick up PPC checking all the time, man.
Yeah, far out,
Hey, you
man.
like my car, man?
Oh, yeah, man. I really like the dingo balls,
Yeah,
man.
what do you mean myself, man? Hey, man, you notice the name as you came in here?
The name, man?
Yeah, the name of the car.
Oh, no.
It's La Bamba, eh? La Bamba, eh?
Far out.
Oh, hey, the light change. Hey,
hey, man. Hey, come on, man. Hey, man. Like, wow, man.
Hey, man, how far you going, man?
On the end of the block, man. You know.
Oh, hey, man, take it easy, man. You act like
Wow,
you got some dope on you, man. You don't got no dope on you, do you?
Oh, no, man. I never did.
Oh, hey, well, if you don't, man, I do. Here, light this up.
Oh, far out, man.
Oh, wow, it's some really good stuff, too, man. Hey, you know, like I was telling you before, man, I always pick up PPC checking, you know, man, because nowadays, you know, nobody got a car, man, or money, you know, so if you got something, man, you share with other guy, you know? And you, I mean, everybody shares stuff nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't got, I said everybody share stuff, man. Oh, hey, man, I'll ring it out for you, man. Shit, man, you got no class. Hey, well, let's get stoned, huh? Here we go.
Hey, say, man. I hate to bug you or anything, man, but you want to open up your eyes for a minute, man, you know? Like you just drove through a red light, man.
Hey, where, man?
Oh, well, don't stop here, man. Now, come on, man. This is the middle of the intersection.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, tell you what, I'll stop twice at the next one, okay?
Hey, listen, man. You want me to drive, you know?
No, hey, man, I'm cool. Tell you what, man, I'll only go 5 miles an hour, okay? We want to attract attention that way. Hey, man, oh, well, look at the lights. Hey, man, look at that one blinking on and off, eh? Don't walk. Hey, look, there's a blue one over there. And there's a, oh, look at that green one, eh? Hey, man, look at that red one in the mirror there. Oh, hey, man, the cops are behind us. No, don't turn around, man. Just sit there and act natural. Hey, they're still behind us, man. Hey, I want you to get rid of this stuff, okay?
I'm getting rid of it, man.
No, man, not that way. Eat it, man.
Oh, man, I can't eat it. I got a whole
hey,
pocket
man, right
full,
behind
man.
us, man, because hey, we're getting closer. Oh, shit. Here, eat these two. Come on, man. Get them down because they're getting closer. Oh, shit, man. Here, down these.
Oh. Hey, man, I can't eat all these reds,
Hey, man, come on, man. Get them down, man. Just some of the wine in the glove compartment. Please don't get it. Oh, hey, man. Oh, man. They just turned on the red light, man. Here, he dropped this acid. There goes the siren, man. Oh, we're going to be busted. No, they pull up all. Oh, shit. Huh? Hey, man, guess what? It's only an ambulance. A lot of another one.
Light up another one, baby. That's right. The Arsenal of Sound kicking it off like we always do, man. Just playing some stuff that you're never going to hear on mainstream radio. Playing stuff that you need to hear, ladies and gentlemen. The best music that you've never heard. And we're going to keep on going, man, because, hey, kids, it's metal time. And when you get metal, you got to get Pantera. We'll be back. Arsenal of Sound rolls on. Don't you forget about it. Oh yeah, babies. The metal time right there. You always got to end it with some Slayer because metal begins and ends with fucking Slayer, kids. And if you don't believe that, you seriously have something wrong with you. We did have some Lamb of God and Pantera before that, man. And God damn, you're hard pressed to get more metal than that. We got, but I kind of want to bring it down a little bit, man. I got my good friend, my brother, Renegade Smith, is sitting out there with the fire going, man. Got the old acoustic guitar in hand, man. And let me play a couple acoustic jams here for our dear brother, man, because Lord knows, somebody's got to look out for him, man. Somebody's got to look out for this guy. That's all I'm saying. So check this one out there, brother. I think you're gonna like this arrangement. It is a dual, but if you pick up the parts, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. A little bit from Canada's own, and Lord knows I love them Canadians, man. Maple Leaf me all day, baby. Canada's own, Matt Anderson. Here we go. This block is Renegade's block. There you go, buddy. We'll be back on the Arsenal of Sound, kids. Hooty, hooty, hooty.
I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites mingle with the good people we'd meet. Good friends we have, good friends we have lost all along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. Dry your tears, I say to you. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Your first time together, too. Good job. I remember when we used to sing in the government yard in Trenchtown. Oh, then Georgie make fire light. Love would be burning through the night. Then we cook the common porridge, which I'll share with you. My feet, it is my only carriage, so I've got to push on through while I'm gone. Everything's gonna be alright. 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 Hey, little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
Get some, boy. Yeah.
I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. Well, then Georgie make the fire light. Love would be burning through the night. Then we cook common porridge, which I share with you, and you, and you. My feet, it is my only carriage, so I gotta push on through while I'm gone. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Just you. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna Hey, little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. I said you. No woman, no cry. Big finish. No woman, no cry.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, thank you.
Canada's own Matt Anderson. You can check him out on YouTube, anywhere else. Oh, yeah, by the way, did I mention that he was also recently on a Trailer Park Boys podcast? For those of you who are savvy about Sunnyvale, you might want to check that out. It was actually a really good fucking episode. You know, besides Bubbles slobbering all over him, you know, the whole time. This is a special request right now, man. This one's going out to Pat Dempsey, man. Patrick Dempsey, yes, he is a real person. He does exist. He's not just that fake actor. There are actually other people out there, good people with, you know, names similar to some of those fake people, you know. And one of the real people that I know on this planet is Patrick Dempsey, and he's a stand-up grade A motherfucker, man. I'll tell you what. I'll go to bat for that motherfucker any day of the week, and this one's for him. A little bit of Consider the Source, ladies and gentlemen, coming right here to Des Moines, Iowa, at our favorite hole in the ground, Lefties. Man, we're going to have a good time. Right down there by Drake. Consider the Source. Got Cirrus Minor opening up for it. It's going to be a good time. I hope to post some pictures. I don't know. I like to throw them back, so sometimes I forget. But this one's for you, Pat. And the acoustic block rolls on. Well, as long as, you know, I don't double tap shit. Hit it, boys. Come on.
I needed some time to get away. I needed some peace of mind, some peace of mind that would stay. So I thumbed it down to 6th and LA. Maybe a Greyhound could be my way. Police and niggas, that's right, get out of my way. Don't need to buy none of your gold chains today. And I don't need no bracelet clamped in front of my back. Just need my ticket till then. Won't you cut me some slack? You're one in a million. Yeah, that's what you are. You're one in a million, babe. You're a shooting star. Maybe someday we'll see you before you make us cry. You know we tried to reach you, but you were much too high, much too high, much too high, much too high. Immigrants and faggots, they make no sense to me. They come to our country and think they'll do as they please, like start some Iran or spread some fucking disease. They talk so many goddamn ways, it's all Greek to me. Well, some say I'm lazy, and others say that's just me. Some say I'm crazy, I guess I'll always be. But it's been such a long time since I knew right from wrong. It's all the means to an end. I keep it moving along. You're one in a million. You're a shooting star. You're one in a million, babe. You know that you are. Maybe someday we'll see you before you make us cry. You know we tried to reach you, Liquor and whores, take two. Liquor and whores, liquor and whores, the cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and whores. When I was down, drinking at the Legion, I met a girl, she was nice, she was pretty and pleasing. She said, hey boy, we should do some marrying. And I said, sure, but before we do, there's something that you should know. I like liquor and whores, liquor and whores, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and one night down at the Legion, she walked in, I was drunk on gin, dancing with a lady friend. And she said, hey boy, you better fly the fuck home. I said no, 'cause the 5 little words could have swore I said to you. I like liquor and whores, liquor and whores, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and I like liquor and whores, liquor and whores, cigarettes and dope and mustard and bologna, liquor and liquor and whores.
Liquor and whores. That's right, babies. You know what I like. I'm sorry that I'm that selfish and it happens that way. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the mouth laughing and scratching at you. The second hour of the Arsenal Sound kicking off here real soon. As a matter of fact, within the next 30 seconds, I do need to play these useless ads that nobody ever pays attention to. And we'll be back on the Last Voice for Liberty Network.
Are you butt ugly with nasty-ass taste? Do you like pancakes? Then come on down to Betty's no-good clothes store and pancake house. Heinous dresses for big fat hoggies, cheap, tacky, ill-fitting suits that were never in style, stinky tight clothes for old people, and pancakes. And while you're here, why don't you check out our grubby, snotty little kids department, where you'll find awful, itchy kids' polyester jumpsuits that'll get the crap knocked out of them at school, and pancakes. So, put a bag on your head and hop on the ugly bus to Betty's no-good clothes store and pancake house. Terrible, terrible clothes and pancakes.
Betty's no-good clothes store and pancake house!
Liquid chicken, baby! Do you have problems with your dental work? Does your gums bleed and get infected? Well, the answer to all your prayers is in this little bottle. You can eat liquid chicken with a straw. It's got all the vitamins and minerals of solid chicken, but it don't promote tooth decay. And, most of all, it don't promote a solid movement. Remember what happened to Elvis? Think about it. Liquid chicken is convenient, too. If you ain't got time to wash your hands and eat, just turn up a bottle of liquid chicken or drink it with a straw. Damn, that's good.
Check out the jams. It'll blow your mind. Well, my name isn't Robert Goulet.
And we're going to have to come to the grips with the fact that they told us exactly what they were going to do. They wrote a document called the Project for a New American 20th century.
Don't ever say I didn't warn you. That's about all one can do. Anything you just say, the opposite is probably true. But every day, their grip is getting stronger. We must not prune the tree of evil any longer. Every day, the tyrant's getting closer. Will you sit back and watch, or do what you're supposed to? What can I get with 2.3 trillion? When does a citizen become a civilian? When did the heroes morph into the villains? How can 2 planes powderize 3 buildings? These are questions that could get you murked, politically, socially, physically put into the dirt. Many swear that there's some kind of conflict of interest within. The conflict depends upon what you're interested in. You can chant 9/11 was an inside job all day until you say the Mossad and pay closer attention to Flight 175 and the odd cylindrical pod beneath the fuselage. Then it's 2 + 2 level addition after you factor in the flight termination systems. Then flash back to the cash the good rabbi stole, September 10th style, right down the rabbit hole. What can I get with 2.3? You can get unlimited corporate news. What can I get with 2.3? You can have any mercenaries you choose. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? You can steal a couple million souls. What can I get with 2.3? You can get everything under control. The missile they hit the Pentagon with was not an act of randomness. It murdered accountants, bookkeepers, and budget analysts. That side of the building was retrofitted prior to this to withstand bomb blast, a nickname the catchers meant. If that don't give you some kind of clue why they blew the mortar, maybe you should take some medication for your new disorder. If buildings are burning, don't ever trust a news reporter with 267 stories of gruesome slaughter. Don't ever mention Dov Zakim and trillion stolen, much less missile-equipped Boeings, even remote controlling. With System Planning Corporation International, the folks to see if you got some buildings you'd like to crash into. But that's impossible without the proper capital. That's why I'm asking you what you would do with unimaginable wealth. So much money you can't delve in it. Enough to buy 10 presidents and 12 senates. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? You can get unlimited corporate news. That's right. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? You can have any mercenaries you choose. All night. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? You can steal a couple million souls. Indeed. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? You can get everything under control. Now that's greed. What can I get? What can I get? With 2.3 trillion. What can I get? What can I get with 2.3? What can I get with 2.3 trillion? What can I get?
You know, it took me about a year to start hating the 9/11 victims' families. It took me about a year. And I had such compassion for them, and I really, I wanted to help them.
That's about a millionth of what you can get with 2.3 trillion. Some clown named Glenn Beck fucking with a Pentagon talking point of how he hates the 9/11 victims' families. But that didn't roll over too well, did it, Glenn? They're well aware they can no longer create a consensus as effectively as they used to. So they parade some other clown on the other side of the spectrum named Geraldo to tacitly give 9/11 truth a 6-minute segment semblance of credence, as if we didn't have that 9 years ago, dummy. The system is designed to make you think anything is funny. Pretty soon you won't be able to buy anything with your monopoly money, dummy.
What can I get with 2.3 trillion? 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 2.3 trillion.
Life presents such possibilities each and every day. I heard a calling that was right for me. I prayed for strength for what's ahead of me. Show me the way. Please show me the way. The sun rose high and burnt the night away. Who stood before me was my enemy. Don't tread on me. He's come to take away my liberties. I'd rather die than be a slave to thee. Don't treat me this way. I'd rather die than be your slave. I will survive. And you feel my rage. It's not a question of being brave. I'd rather die than be your slave. Didn't matter who shot first that day. They killed my brothers, they lay dead by me. We hit them hard, we made them pay that day. We hung the traitors from the highest trees. Mercy from no mercy from me. We lost a lot, our pain was heavy. We sacrificed for God and country. No more colonies. Still held the ground that was in front of me. This was the price to pay for liberty. Still you hear me say, I'd rather die than be your slave. I will survive. And you feel my rage. It's not a question of being brave. I'd rather die than be your slave. Much time has passed, we repeat history. Our toys have changed while man has stayed the same. Evil in his tribal families rule not over me. I will not let them rape my liberty. We'll die for them today. I'd rather die than be your slave. I will survive. And you feel my rage. It's not a question of being
That's right, babies. The Medeski, Martin, and Wood, man. If you ain't checking these guys out, man, I do not know what you are doing with your life, man. We had some Payday kicking this off as well, man. Just some great grooving tunes. A lot of people say, "Hey, Lee, your musical repertoire, man. What the music that you like, man? There's no category for it. What do you like? Everything?" Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do, kids. I've been stooped in it for a very long time with many others, and throughout my life I've garnered quite a fine taste for the musical art, and so I consider myself a connoisseur of sorts, and some people look at it as like, no, you're just a music snob and a dick, and that makes sense. But I'm going to tell you this, kids. There's so much more to music. The texture, the feel, the taste of it is always right there. You just got to stick out your tongue and wait for it. We're going to go a little bit old school right now. And yes, a lot of people are going to hate me for this one. But, hey, fuck off. It's my show. I can do what the fuck I want. It's my show. It's my fucking network. Everybody can right the fuck off. Go a little old school. Right here on the Arsenal.
Stay with me. sweet. 'Cause your perfume smells sweet. Since when I saw you down on my daddy's floor. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. I know. Stay with me. Stay with me. 'Cause tonight you're gonna stay with me. God bless you all very kindly.
Lido missed the boat that day. He left the shack, but that was all he missed, and he ain't coming back. At a Tombstone bar in a juke joint car, he made a stop, just long enough to grab a handle off the top. Next stop, Chi-Town. Leo put the money down and let him roll. He said, one more job ought to get it. One last shot before we quit it. One for the road. Lido. Whoa. He's for the money. He's for the show. Lido, the waiting for the goal. Lido. Whoa. He said, one more job ought to get it. One last shot before we quit it. One more to go. Lido be running, having great big fun until he got the note saying total line or blow, and that was all he wrote. He'd be making like a beeline, heading for the borderline, going for broke, saying one more hit ought to do it. This joint ain't not to do it. One more for the road. Lido.
Jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, that quiet jungle, the lion sleeps
In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush now, hush now. Hush now, hush now. Hush now, hush now. Hush now, hush Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
She had that Camarillo Brillo flaming out along ahead. I mean her Mendocino Beano. By where some bugs had made it red. She ruled the toads of these short forests and every newt in Idaho and every cricket who had chorus by the bush in Buffalo. She said she was a magic mama and she could throw a mean tarot and carried on without a comma. That she was someone I should know. She had a snake for a pet and an amulet, and she was breeding a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had gray-green skin, a doll with a pin. I told her she was alright, but I couldn't come in. I couldn't come in right then. And so she wandered through the doorway, just like a shadow from the tomb. She said her stereo was four-way, and I just love it in her room. Well, I was born to have adventure, so I just followed up the steps, right past a fuming incense stencher, to where she hung her castanets. She stripped away her rancid poncho and laid out naked by the door. We did it till we were on concho, and it was useless anymore. She had a snake for a pet and an amulet, and she was breathing a dwarf, but she wasn't done yet. She had gray-green skin, a doll with a pin. I told her she was alright, but I couldn't come in. Actually, I was very busy. And so she wandered through the doorway, just like a shadow from the tomb. She said a stereo was four-way, and I just love it in her room. Well, I was born to have adventure, so I just followed up the steps, right past the fuming incense stencher, to where she hung her castanet. She said she was a magic mama, and she could throw a mean tarot, and carried on without a comma. That she was someone I should know. Is that a real poncho? I mean, is that a Mexican poncho or is that a Sears poncho? No fooling.
Real poncho, or is that a Sears poncho? I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not out there listening to this, I don't know what you're doing with your night. Probably having a better time than what I'm doing right now. But you know what? I'm just kind of hanging out and playing some music and having a good time. And to be quite honest, I really don't care whether or not anybody likes it, you know, or anybody else is listening. I just kind of, you know, like to do what I do. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just that weird bastard that, you know, likes to kick a few things up into your face, something that you've never heard before or probably will never hear on any type of mainstream radio or any type of radio for that matter. So I've got to do it. Somebody has to do it. Might as well be me, this sorry bastard right here. So I have to. It's just something that I don't even get a choice in the matter anymore. You know, it feels like I'm just supposed to. So we're going to kick this next one off with a dedication to my beloved friend, Anarchy Girl. Lauren, I love you. I do. And this one, honey, it's for you, baby. We'll be back on the Arsenal Sound.
They shot him down. They shot him down. They thought he was a monster, but he was the king. They came to his island, and they brought her with them. They wanted to get his picture, but they were surprised by his enormous size. And when he saw the woman, he took her without question, because after all, he was the king, and he loved the woman. He loved the way she looked, but she wouldn't stop her screaming. But he loved the woman, and he fought a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was a bloody battle, but he fought it for his woman. And he climbed up a mountain, and he looked around. Some kind of forest with all those dinosaurs. And he stripped his woman. He stripped her bare. But there was a pterodactyl there. And then a hero came and took his woman. And they fell off the mountain into some water. And then later he came looking for his woman, but they were waiting, and they threw a bomb, and they tied him, and they took him across the ocean, and they chained him and put him in a show. But when he saw his woman, he broke loose, and everyone fled in terror. And he was looking for her, and he overturned the train. He was looking in the streets, and then he found her in her apartment. And he climbed up the Empire State Building. It was like a phallic symbol. And he took his woman to the top of that towering temple. And he climbed up and he looked around. Some kind of city with all those skyscrapers and all the cars. Just him and his screaming woman. They were finally alone. He loved his woman. You could see it in his eyes. His great big eyes. He loved his woman. From the moment he saw her, he was all choked up inside. But when the airplanes came, he was soon to die. But he hung on long enough to set his woman down and make sure she was safe. And as the bullets pierced, he looked at her so sincere before he fell, because he loved his woman. They shot him down. They shot him down. They thought he was a monster, but he was a king. Who killed the monkey? Who killed the monkey? 'Twas Beauty that killed the beast, and Willis O'Brien died a tragic death. There wasn't much that he had left, and Ray Harryhausen said that when Willis died, That's when the king was really dead. They shot him down. They shot him down. They thought he was a monster, but he was a king. But he was a king. But he was the king. But he was the king.
Living hard and wild and free is a life for me. And I'm always a good friend with bad company. I drink all day just to get to feeling right. And I'm just trying to get ahead in this reckless life. Working hard and playing when I can. Raise hell in the mud and living off the land. I get tired when I have to walk a straight line. 'Cause the devil's pouring drinks and his daughter needs a ride. Well, it's hard to see that I love you so, but it's plain to see that I let you go. And living wild and free keeps me on the ground. And I'm running like hell to keep from going down. I've been riding all day and way beyond wire. That's a life I chose that keeps my soul on fire. I'm getting drunk and playing real loud. It's what I do to make the crowd get down. And it's hard to say I'm much of a family man, 'cause I play all night and raise hell on my hillbilly band. And I know I never was quite good enough for you, so I'll sit right here and have another drink or two. Yeah, it's hard to see that I love you so, but it's plain to see that I let you go. Living wild and free keeps me on the ground, and I'm running like hell to keep from going down. And I'm running like hell to keep from going down.
I'm waiting in my cold cell when the bell begins to chime, reflecting on my past life, and it doesn't have much time. 'Cause at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. The sands of time for me are running low.
Such a good step. Bruce Dickinson, hit it, baby! Oh, you can find it. Live on the baby. Live. One thing that we don't actually know is Iron Maiden is probably one of the best live bands out there, period. They put on just a great presentation, and then there's music with it, and they fucking nail it every time. Just as good live as they are on the records. Time for me to pay these imaginary sponsors, and we'll be right back on the Arsenal Sound, babies.
Friends, it's certainly true that when you smoke, you want smoothness, mildness, and deep-down enjoyment. And that's precisely what you'll get with every Lucky Strike you light, because there's never a rough puff in a Lucky. Just think of that, friends. Luckies are always smooth, mild, and mellow, every puff of the way. For you see, it takes fine tobacco to make a fine cigarette. And LSMFT, Lucky Strike, means fine tobacco. Now, fine tobacco costs more, and Lucky's pay more. That's right. Lucky's pay millions of dollars more than official parity prices to get ripe, mellow tobacco for your Lucky Strike. Just listen for a moment to what the tobacco experts say about the kind of leaf Lucky Strike buys. Take Mr. L. Garland Griffin, a tobacco auctioneer from Clarksville, Virginia, who recently said,
"All in all, I've sold over 100 million pounds of tobacco. And season after season, I've seen Lucky Strike buy fine tobacco. Prime, ripe leaf. The kind of tobacco for downright good smoking. I've smoked Lucky's regularly for 14 years.
Now there's a tip for you, friends, from a man who really knows tobacco. So for your own deep-down smoking enjoyment, light up a Lucky. You'll agree with the tobacco experts, with the millions who choose Luckies for a finer, milder, smoother smoke.
Black bears weigh between 200 and 500 pounds. Brown bears weigh between 300 and over 1,000 pounds. Black bears run away from you. Brown bears run at you. When attacked by a bear, simply lie still on the ground and cover your face and head with your hands. When the bear is finished batting you around and mauling you, contact the U.S. Forest Service.
Like to go to good work, trade it off, take a turn. see the resistance there behind your eyes. But you know my persistence is so hard to find. Oh, let it go. You got to just remember, baby, then you'll know. You got to just surrender. Rah, rah, rah. When all is said and done, we're not the first to be here. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Rah, rah, rah. When all is said and done, we're not the first to be here. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Hey! Nothing new underneath the sun. Rah, rah, rah. When all is said and done, we're not the first to be here. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Rah, rah, rah. When all is said and done, we're not the first to be here. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Rah, rah, rah. When all is said and done, we're not the first to be here. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Rah, rah, rah. When all is said and done, we're not the first to be here. There's
A little bit of Bob Dylan and the band for you on your Saturday night. I'm the mouth laughing and scratching at you. This is the Arsenal of Sound, man. Playing some tunes that you can't get in the dunes, man. I really love doing this show. I'm going to be selfish and be a prick right now and just, tell everybody that how much I absolutely adore being able to come on the air and play music for all of you. I've got Renegade Smith might be joining me here at the end of the show. We'll see how it goes, man. The line set up if you want to call, brother. But shit, man, I'm just getting drunk and playing music. So in reality, I really wish this is what I could have done with my life as opposed to finding out truth and studying law and all that other bullshit. So. But in time, we all get to see something. And so we will continue this on. For the Renegade, everybody else out there, another little acoustic block. Yeah, I got a few of them. What up? Time to play. Arsenal Sound rolls on, babies.
I can hear what you're thinking. All your doubts and fear. And if you look in my eyes in time, you'll find the reason I'm here. And in time all things shall pass away. In time you may come back someday to live once more or die once more. But in time your time will be no more. You know your days are numbered. Count them one by one, like notches in the handle of an outlaw's gun. You can outrun the devil if you try, but you will never outrun the hands of time. In time there'll surely come a day. In time all things shall pass away. In time you may come back, some say, to live once more or die once more. But in time your time will be no more.
Well, I drink a lot of whiskey, and I'm smoking all the time, and I'm getting fucked up every goddamn night. Everybody's doing cocaine and starting up fights, and I'm living fast and hard and dying young with my fists of pride. Living fast and lonely, doing what I do, and I'm spitting in your face, 'cause I'm dominating you. Living hard and doing time, 'cause I don't give a fuck. And I've been beat down and thrown around, and now my friend, you're out of luck. raising hell since the
That's
day
right.
I
Since
was
the day I was born, baby.
Yeah, punch, fight, fuck.
Punch, fight, fuck.
Just to get me along.
Just to get me stoned.
And I've done my share of raising hell ever since 71. Well, I'm always getting loaded on the evil side of town. That's where I'm hanging out, 'cause I'm always feeling down. Living fast and lonely and using what I use. And I'm looking for a whore, and I'm gonna fuck her black and blue. 'Cause I punch, fight, fuck.
Punch, fight, fuck.
Just to get me along.
Just to get me stoned.
Well, I've done my share of raising hell ever since the day I was born. Yeah, I punch, fight, fuck.
Punch, fight, fuck.
Just to get me along.
Just to get me stoned.
And I've done my share of raising hell ever since 71. Well, I'm always fucking drinking myself a line, drinking my own blood, because I'm above the humankind. Don't give a fuck, and I'm always fucking mad. And don't you ever think about putting me in your goddamn rehab. My blood is like a poison, always raping you. It's gonna make you see a side that you never fucking knew. Doing what I'm doing, and I'm always fucking hard. And I'm doing dope, smoking smoke. Sometimes I gotta steal me a car. 'Cause I punch, fight, fuck.
Punch, fight, fuck.
Just to get me along.
Just to get me stoned.
I've done my share of raising hell since the day I was born. Yeah, I punch, fight, fuck.
Punch, fight, fuck.
Just to get me along.
Just to get me stoned.
And I've done my share of raising hell ever since 71. Yeah, I've done my share of raising hell ever since the day I was born.
Smoke don't rise, fuel don't burn, sun don't shine no more. Late one night, sorrow come round, scratching at my door. But I cut my hands and break my back, dragging this bag of stones till they bury me down beneath the ground with the dust and rattling bones.
least that bird can sing. Smoke don't rise, fuel don't burn, sun don't shine no more. Late one night, sorrow come round, scratching at my door. But I cut my hands and break my back, dragging this bag of stones till they bury me down beneath the ground with the dust and rattling bones. Till they bury me down beneath the ground with the dust and rattling bones.
Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let that old river rise and fall, let the big waves make a wall, 'cause I got them deep river blues. My old gal, she's sweet little pal, she walks just like a waterfowl. When I get them deep river blues, bless her little heart, ain't no one to cry for me. Fish go out on a spree when I get them deep river blues. Give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail, boys, if she'll float. Yes, I got them deep river blues. I'm gonna run down to Muscle Shoals, time's getting better down there, I'm told, boys, I got them deep river blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let that old river rise and fall, let the big waves make a wall, 'cause I got them deep river blues.
Delia, oh Delia, Delia all my life. If I hadn't a shot poor Delia, I'd have had her for my wife. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. I went up to Memphis and I met Delia there. Found her in her parlor and I tied her to her chair. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. She was low down and trifling, and she was cold and mean. Kind of evil make me want to grab my submachine. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. First time I shot her in the side. Hard to watch her suffer, but with the second shot she died. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. But jailer, oh jailer, jailer, I can't sleep, 'cause all around the bedside I hear the patter of Delia's feet. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. So if your woman's devilish, you can let her run, or you can bring her down and do her like Delia got done. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone.
A little bit from the Man in Black there, man. Some Johnny Cash off, that 1990 something album. Yeah, that's right. He did albums up into the 90s and the 2000s up until he died. Man, I wish I could have met him. It'd been great. It really would. You know, it's time to do that one thing, you know, that I do. That's called chaos. It's called being the jackass that I am. And now that we have somebody that wants to hear something, that wants to kick in through walls, then it's time to get into that greasy mode. If this doesn't make you want to kick in walls, young man, I do not know what will. Because it's the greasy block. Coming up, the weird picks of the week as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen because I am that kind of an asshole. And I've only got 30-some minutes left, man. So we're going to try and fit in everything that everybody's asked for. It's time to go greasy, kids. Let's go.
I couldn't say where she's coming from, but I just met a lady named Dynamo Hum. She strolled on over and said, "Look here, bum, I got a $40 bill, say you can't make me come. You just can't do it." She made a bet with her sister who's a little bit dumb. She could prove at any time all men was scum. I don't mind that you called me a bum, but I knew right away she was really gonna come. So I got down to it. I whipped off her bloomers and stiffened my thumb and applied rotation on a sugar plum. I poked and stroked till my wrist got numb, but I still didn't hear no dynamo hum. Dynamo hum. Dynamo hum. Dynamo hum. Where's this dynamo coming from? I done spent 3 hours and I ain't got a crumb from the dynamo. Dynamo. Dynamo from the dynamo hum.
Got a spot that gets me hot, ooh, and you ain't been to it. No. Got a spot that gets me hot, ooh, and you ain't been to it. No. Got a spot that gets me hot, but you ain't been to it. No. Got a spot that gets me hot, but you ain't been to it. 'Cause I gotta get into it unless I get out of it. And I gotta get out of it before I get into it. 'Cause I never get into it unless I get out of it. And I gotta get out of it to get myself into it.
She looked over at me with a glazed eye and some bovine perspiration on her upper lip area, and she said, "Just get me wasted, and you're halfway there, 'cause if my mind's tore up, then my body don't care." I rubbed my chinny chin and said, my, what sort of thing might this lady get high upon? I checked out her sister, who was holding the bet, and wondered what kind of trip the young lady was on. The $40 bill didn't matter no more. When her sister got naked and laid on the floor, she said Dynamo might win the bet, but she could use a little. If I wasn't done yet, I told her, "Just because the sun on a place in the sky, reason to assume I would give her a try." So I pulled on her hair, got her legs in the air, and asked if she had any cooties in there. She was buns up kneeling, I was wheeling and dealing. She surrendered to the feeling, and she started into squealing. Dynamo watched from the edge of the bed with her lips just a twitching and her face gone red. Some drool rolling down from the edge of her chin while she spied the condition her sister was in. She quivered and quaked and clutched at herself while her sister made a joke about her mental health till Dynamo finally did give in. But I told her all she really needed was some discipline. Kiss my aura, Dora. It's real Angora. Would y'all like some more? Right here on the flora. And how about you, Fauna? You wanna? Sound like you're choking on something. Did you say you want some more? Well, here's some more.
Turn away.
How do you show someone you love that they are the one? So many ways to express love. It's hard to choose just one. How you gonna do it? Some people like to kiss, some people like to hug. Some lesbians like eating each other's shit out of a cup. Some people say I love you, some even shout it out. Some people puke semi-digested shit into each other's mouths. Sometimes making love's not enough. You have to step it up. Urinating on her face is not enough to say I love you. Some people like to kiss, some people like to hug. Some lesbians like eating each other's shit out of a cup. Some people say I love you, some even shout it out. Some people puke semi-digested shit into each other's mouths. She's covered in vomit and human feces. That's how I know that she needs me. She's covered in vomit and human feces. That's how I know that she needs me. She's covered in vomit and human feces. That's how I know that she needs me. Shit in my mouth and I'll puke it all over your face.
Let's talk American.
Talk that talk.
If we're gonna live as one.
Live as one.
If you reside in the USA, then learn to talk American. I bought my woman a vacuum cleaner for Christmas, but putting it together was hell, I tell you this much. Inside the box there was a little old socket wrench, but the instructions was in German and French. I stopped into a convenience market one morning before the workday started. I wanted to buy some cheese, crackers, and Coca-Cola. but all the clerk spoke was Espinola. Let's talk American. Talk that talk. If we're gonna live as one. Live as one. If you reside in the USA. USA. Then learn to talk American. To a hotel on the highway to get some shut-eye, then I'd be on my way. But as soon as I laid down my head, I felt something crawling in the bed. I jumped up and called the front desk, fully intending to make a protest. I told the man they critters in room number 10A. He seemed confused and said, no comprende. Let's talk American. Talk that talk. If we're gonna live as one. Live as one. If you reside in the USA. USA. Then learn to talk American. I wrote a letter to Congress up in Washington. I said this country talks in way too many tongues. Why don't you pass a law that says one dialect? They said that would be politically incorrect. Whatever that means. Let's talk American. Talk that talk. If you're gonna live as one. Live as one. If you reside in the USA. Then learn to talk American. Let's talk American. Talk that talk. One language for everyone. Number one. We'll have better communication. Communicate. If we all talk American. Talk that talk. If you live in the USA. USA. Then learn to talk American.
That's right, babies. The king of country western troubadours, Unknown Henson, right there on the Arsenal of Sound here on the Last Voice for Liberty Network. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. We got about 20-some minutes left in the show, so it's time to get to Lee's Weird Pick of the Week. And, I was thinking when I was coming up with this earlier today, it's been a while since I got weird proper. So this Weird Pick of the Week, you know where it's coming from. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. The Arsenal of Sound, man.
We've been together for so very long, but now things are changing. Oh, I wonder what's wrong. Seems you don't want me around. The passion is gone and the flames died down. I guess I lost a little bit of self-esteem. That time that you made it with the whole hockey team. You used to think I was nice. Now you tell all your friends that I'm the Antichrist. Oh, why did you disconnect the brakes on my car? That kind of thing is hard to ignore. Got a funny feeling you don't love me anymore. I knew that we were having problems when you put those piranhas in my bathtub again. You're still the light of my life. Oh darling, I'm begging, won't you put down that knife? You know I even think it's kinda cute the way you poison poison my coffee just a little each day. I still remember the way that you laughed when you pushed me down the elevator shaft. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what's this poisonous cobra doing in my underwear drawer? Sometimes I get to thinking you don't love me anymore. You slammed my face down on the barbecue grill. Now my scars are all healing, but my heart never will. You set my house on fire. You pulled out my chest hairs with an old pair of pliers. Oh, you think I'm ugly and you say I'm cheap. You shaved off my eyebrows while I was asleep. You drilled a hole in my head. Then you dumped me in a drainage ditch and left me for dead. Oh, you know this really isn't like you at all. You never acted this way before. Honey, something tells me you don't love me anymore. Oh, no, no. Got a funny feeling you don't love me anymore. Oh, sometimes I think back to when I was younger. Life was so much simpler then. Dad would be up at dawn, he'd be watering the lawn. Oh, maybe going fishing again. Oh, and Mom would be fixing up something in the kitchen, fresh biscuits or hot apple pie. And I'd spend all day long in the basement, torturing rats with a hacksaw and pulling the wings off of flies. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The years go by, but the memory stays. And those were the good old days. I can still remember good old Mr. Fender, who ran the corner grocery store. Oh, he'd stroll down the aisle with a big friendly smile. He'd say howdy when you walked in the door. Always treated me nice, gave me kindly advice. I don't know why I set fire to his place. Oh, I'll never forget the day I bashed in his head. Well, you should have seen the look on his face. Let me tell you now, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The years go by, but the memory stays. And those were the good old days. Michelle, she was my high school romance. She was fun to talk to and nice to smell, so I took her to the homecoming dance. Then I tied her to a chair and I shaved off all her hair, and I left her in the desert all alone. Well, sometimes in my dreams I can still hear the screams. Oh, I wonder if she ever made it home. I tell you, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The years go by, but the memory stays. the good old days. Those were the good old days. The years go by, but the memory stays. And those were the good old days. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've gotta go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! Hey, hey, hey! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go?
Bismillah.
No, we will not let you go. Let him go.
Bismillah.
We will not let you go. Let him go.
Bismillah.
We will not let you go. Let him go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has the devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Nothing matters. Anyways, the wind blows. Hey!
Oh yeah, babies, we're right back here on the Arsenal Sound of the last few minutes here, man. The last gasp of air before they cut us off, and I have to turn this thing off and pretty much go to bed because this old motherfucker needs to work in the morning. I am joined by the one and only Renegade Smith, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm sitting back and I'm laughing because, like I said, you message earlier, play something so we can kick some holes through the wall. There's some kind of thing, lyrical wise. You know, if you take the lyrics of this past couple songs, we got some GWAR going on there.
Yes. And who doesn't love GWAR, ladies and gentlemen? If you don't love GWAR, there is something seriously wrong with you. You should probably go and smack your parents.
Yeah, thanks for withholding this from me my whole life. You're a motorist. I do gotta say that you play that song, what was that, 1, 2, like 3 songs ago, where he's talking about this girl cutting his brake lines.
Yeah.
Disconnecting his brakes. If you have a chick that actually can do that, you got a hardcore girl, man. Just keep her.
This is for sure. This is true. You know, you got, if a chick knows where your brake lines are enough to cut them, then, you know, you're probably fucking up. Okay? Just
Yeah, majorly.
rule of thumb.
Usually.
Rule of thumb, you guys, you know, just saying out there for all of you single guys like myself. That's right, ladies. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. That's my dating attempt. Is my pickup line good enough now? Come on.
Yeah, there's one for you, fellas. Hey, do you know how to cut? Do you know how to cut brake lines in the car? No, I don't. All right, goodbye.
You know how to cut brake lines on a car? Well, yes, I do. Then fuck off, bitch. I got things to do.
You know how to put oil in the car? No, that's goodbye.
You'll have that. Man, I have got to wrap this up because I do have to, that whole bit about me getting up in the morning and going to work. Yeah, that
we
has
need
to happen.
something over here because, you know, the fire's kind of tuning down a little bit. I put the guitar away, but, you know, I got to make sure that this thing's out for the night. I don't need to went picking up and blowing embers over my neighbor's house, lighting this porch on fire. You got to play something where, you know, it's going to make us want to kick holes through the wall over here and ignite this fire one more time.
I've got a little something for you here in this last block, man. You know, I'm going to kick it out like I always do, man. It's just, man, I wish I really, for some reason, all of a sudden 3 hours has not become enough time this evening. And I don't know why.
Time flies when you're having fun. Can I give a quick shout out?
You know, a quick one.
A quick shout out to every idiot out there that's, you know, putting their sign up in their front yard and you got your campaign and your shirt on, your bumper sticker on your car. You know, you're living the American dream. Like George Carlin said, well, you have to be asleep to believe it.
That's right.
Go vote in November. Go vote for your puppet. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to stay home, save gas, and, you know, relax a little bit while you go out and act full.
I'm going to go to work and then come home and drink beer.
There you go. It's better than going out, standing there in line like, well, typical sheeple puppet.
That's right. And nobody wants to be that goddamn sheeple because there's 46 and 2 right ahead of you, man. And that's where we're going, man. For Renegade Smith, man, thanks for joining in this last few minutes for myself and for all of you out there.
Great music tonight.
All of you out there on a nice Saturday night. They shot him down. We'll be back once again. Sometime you've seen him before, man. The Arsenal Sound will return. The last Voice for Liberty show resumes again November 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to check us out next week on Friday night. Me and Mr. Friday Night, we're gonna tear it up again like we always do, man. I'm the mouth for Renegade Smith. We out.
step through. My shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Softness all over, hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my shadow, coming out the other side, stepping to the shadow. 46 and 2, just ahead of me.
Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Price, and you don't have call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side, and I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I've heard my name a few times in your phone book, and I've seen it on songs